We used to say forever wasn't long enough. 5 years of midnight phone calls, laughing at nothing at all. Your voice was the last thing I heard before I closed my eyes. We had our favorite cafe where we'd waste whole afternoons talking about dreams we chase under the same blue moon. Back then time felt endless, every moment felt so short. 5 years felt like forever when you were next to me. Every day a promise of who we'd always be. But somewhere in the quiet, something changed in you. 5 years felt like forever, until forever wasn't true. Now your phone rings unanswered, your words are short and late. You say that you're just busy, that love shouldn't have to wait. The nights feel so much longer without your voice around. The silence says more clearly, and the words you don't say now. I still hold the memories, but they don't feel the same. 5 years felt like forever when your heart was still with mine. Every laugh, every moment felt like it would outlive time. But somewhere in the distance, you stopped needing me. 5 years felt like forever, now it's just a memory. Was it slowly fading, or did I just not see a moment when forever stopped including me? Maybe there's another, maybe love just died. But 5 years of forever shouldn't disappear overnight. 5 years felt like forever when we were still us. Every dream we whispered, every fragile trust. Now I'm standing in the silence where your love used to be. 5 years felt like forever, but forever didn't choose me. 5 years, and now it's only me remembering. It's strange how silence can replace a voice you knew by heart. You used to call me every morning before the sun would even rise. Your sleepy voice would say my name like I was the first thing on your mind. We'd laugh about the smallest things, about the dreams we had that night. Those moments felt like promises that love would always stay this bright. But lately something's different. Your number rarely shows. I miss the way you used to call me first, before the world could take your time, before your voice grew distant, before your heart left mine. Now every ring feels empty, every night feels worse. I keep remembering the mornings you used to call me first. Now days pass without a message, and nights feel colder than before. You say your life is busy, but we survived the storms before. I scroll through old voicemails, your laughter frozen in the sound. Proof that once you loved me, proof you used to come around. I'm still waiting for a call that might never come again. I miss the way you used to call me first, before silence felt blind, before your voice felt different, before you read out our time. Now every ring feels distant, every memory still hurts. I keep remembering the mornings you used to call me first. Did someone take my place on the other end tonight? Or did you simply lose the love that used to feel so right? 5 years of conversations now fading in reverse, and all I hear is echoes of when you called me first. I miss the way you used to call me first, before the quiet came between, before the distance grew so wide, before love turned unseen. Now I stare at my phone screen, hoping time might just reverse to those mornings long ago. You used to call me first. Your name used to light up my phone. Now it's just another silent night. It was always easier to believe you at midnight. We talked until the morning light, two shadows glowing in the night. Your voice was warm through fragile wires, a quiet spark, a soft desire. You said forever felt so near. You said I had nothing to fear. Those whispered dreams felt safe and true, when the world was only me and you. In the quiet hours, everything felt real. Late night promises promises falling from your lips, soft as midnight rain, resting on my skin. You said we'd never change, said we'd never drift, but promises sound stronger in the dark like this. The stars were witnesses above to every word, to every love. You painted futures in the sky while time was slowly passing by. But daylight came with different truths, shorter calls and quiet moods. The things you swore would never fade started slipping through the day. Some promises only live at night. Late night promises, soft and sweet and bright, but they disappear in the morning light. You said we'd never break, said we'd always fit, but promises feel stronger in the dark like this. Did you mean them then, or were they just a dream? Something easy to believe between the midnight beams. I replay every word, trying to understand how forever slowly slipped right through our hands. Late night promises echo in my mind, every whispered vow. Somewhere in time you said we'd never change, said we'd never drift, but promises feel stronger in the dark like this. Maybe you meant every word, just not long enough to keep them. I remember when love didn't feel rushed. Sunday mornings felt so slow. Coffee cups and nowhere to go. You'd hold my hand across the table, like every moment was stable. We talk for hours, lose the day, watching sunlight drift away. Back then the world could always wait for us to laugh and stay up late. We never counted minutes, we never watched the clock. Back when we had time, like nothing else existed beyond our little lives. Now every moment's borrowed, every word feels rushed. Back when we had time, love didn't feel this much. Now you say you're always busy. Your voice sounds tired and far away. Phone calls end before they start, like love can't stay another day. You promise we'll find time again, and things calm down somehow. But the space between your words feels wider than it should now. We used to chase forever, now we're chasing days. Back when we had time, your heart was still inclined. Every second felt like home, every silence felt just fine. Now the hours fall between us like shadows in the night. Back when we had time, love didn't have to fight. Maybe love didn't change, maybe life just moved too fast, or maybe somewhere quietly we loved forever in the past. I searched the old memories for the warmth I used to find in those simple afternoons, back when we had time. Back when we had time, you held me like before, like nothing in this world could ever close that door. Now I'm standing in the silence where your love used to shine, remembering the days back when we had time. Maybe love didn't disappear, maybe time just took you away. Maybe tomorrow. That's what you said last time too. Your name still lights up my phone, but something in your voice feels gone. You talk like time is slipping fast, like every moment has to pass. You say you're tired from the day, you promise soon we'll find a way. But every night ends just the same, another quiet, another rain. I try to understand, but my heart starts to wonder. I again. 5 years of knowing every word, now every sentence sounds unsure. You say it's work, it's life, it's stress, but love should still survive the mess. Watch the minutes slowly fall, still hoping that you'll finally call. But silence answers more than you, and that's the part that hurts the truth. And maybe it's nothing, or maybe it's everything. You said you were busy again, like love can pause until it ends, like hearts don't slowly break apart while waiting in the dark. But wait for time, you will never start. You say we'll talk another day, but every night just softly ends with you saying you're busy Is it worth keeping you away? As someone new you couldn't say, I hate the way my light can bend when silence fills the space again. 5 years shouldn't feel like this, like I'm a thing you start and miss, only when the night descends. You said you were busy again, like love was something you could bend, like 5 years didn't deserve a moment more than this. I wait for time you never spend, but maybe this is how it ends. Not with goodbye, not with a fight, just you being busy every night. Maybe you really are busy, just not with me anymore. You used to stay on the line, even when neither of us had anything left to say. We used to talk until sunrise, laughing through sleepy eyes. The world outside would fade away as long as you were on the line. But lately something's different now. You say you're tired somehow, your voice grows quiet, distant too, like conversations are too much for you. I try to hold the moment longer, but time keeps slipping fast. Shorter calls every night, your voice fading out of sight. What once felt endless now feels small, like love can barely last a call. We used to stay till morning light, now goodbye comes after good night, and every silence starts to bite, with shorter calls every night. You say tomorrow we'll be free, you promise more time for me, But tomorrow comes and disappears, just like the warmth of past years. 5 years of stories we would share. Now silence fills the air, and every word you leave unsaid echoes louder in my head. I hear the distance growing in the pauses of your voice. Shorter calls every night, like something slowly losing fight. The love that once would overflow now barely has a place to go. We used to stay till morning light, and now silence wins the fight, and every ending feels less right. We're shorter calls every night. Maybe love doesn't break at once. Maybe it fades in small goodbyes and second shape from conversations, entire voices and quiet sighs. I'm learning how a heart can see the truth before it's said to me. Shorter calls every night, your voice drifting out of sight. What once was warm now feels so far, like fading echoes in the dark. We used to stay till morning light, now every call ends in a fight. Not with anger, just the quiet, but shorter calls every night. We used to talk for hours, now love barely lasts 10 minutes. Your words still arrive, just not the way they used to. Your message lights my phone again, a simple line, a quiet hey, but something in the space between feels colder than it used to stay. You used to write me paragraphs, stories from your day. Now every word feels carefully, like something held away. It's not the words that hurt me most, it's everything between. The silence between messages feels louder every day, like something slowly fading in the space you leave that way. I read the words you sent to me, but something still feels wrong, because the silence in between keeps growing far too long. I watch the typing bubble fade, then vanish into night, like thoughts you almost said to me, but lost before the light. I tell myself you're just busy, like you always say, but silence has a language too, and it's louder every day. Some distance isn't measured by miles or passing time. The silence between messages is where the truth can hide, where but something's changed inside. Your words arrive in fragments, but they never feel the same, because the silence in between keeps softly saying my name. Maybe it's just my worried heart reading shadows in the air, or maybe love is quietly becoming unaware. I wish you'd say the truth out loud, instead of letting time confess. The silence between messages now tells me what you want. Love that once was endless is something that it's not. Your words still reach my lonely screen, but something's clearly gone, because the silence in between has been speaking. But the silence says everything. It's strange how a voice you know by heart can suddenly feel unfamiliar. I heard you say my name tonight, but something didn't sound the same. The warmth that used to live inside now barely whispers through the line. You talk about your busy days like I'm just someone passing by, not the girl who knew your dreams, not the one who stayed 5 years beside. Maybe it's just in my mind, but hearts can hear what words can't hide. You sound different lately, like someone I once knew. Your voice still says you love me, but it doesn't feel like you. The pauses feel much longer, the laughter feels rehearsed. You sound different lately, and that might be what hurts. You say you're just exhausted, life has taken all your time, but love should still remember the rhythm of our rhyme. I replay our old voicemails, your laughter bright and clear, back when just one hello could calm my deepest fears. I wish I didn't notice the distance in your tone. You sound different lately, like your heart has moved away, like something else is calling you, and I just couldn't stay. Your voice still says the same words, but somehow they feel rehearsed. You sound different lately, time, until a voice once full of warmth feels like a distant blame. You sound different lately, like our story's almost through. Your voice still says you love me, but it doesn't sound like you. And maybe one day you'll explain what's all it came to be, but tonight your voice just told me you're already leaving me. I didn't need the truth tonight. Your voice already said it. I wonder, do you ever stop and think of us? I scroll through photos on iPhone, smiles frozen in a time we owned. The jokes, the nights, the quiet talks, all vanished in the empty walks. Your days are full, your nights are gone. I try to reach you, but I'm alone. The laughter that we shared before now echoes softly through the door. I can't tell if you've moved on, love still lingers faint. Do you still think about me when your heart is somewhere new? Do you remember the nights we swore we'd never let go of truth? Or am I just a shadow of someone you used to see? Do you still think about me, or have I become a memory? I imagine you in someone else's arms and wonder if I was enough to charm. The moments when your eyes met mine felt eternal, now they're just a lie. I can't call, because every attempt feels so small. Your silence answers more than sound, and I'm left wondering what I'd found. Do you feel the empty space, or do you never think of me? Do you still think about me in the quiet? Softly, like they haunt me anyway. Or am I just a shadow of someone you used to see? Do you still think about me, or have I become a to be free? So tell me, love, somewhere deep falls quietly. When someone new holds your hand, do you feel a trace of me? Or am I just a shadow for someone you used to see? Do you still think about me? Or have I become a memory? Maybe I'll never know, but I still think about you. I feel it. The space between us growing every day. Your laugh is softer than it used to be. The warmth that held me now hides from me. Our conversations pause, then fade, like echoes in a shadowed glade. The little words that used to flow now stumble quiet, moving slow. We smile, we nod, but it's not the same. Our love is slipping without a name. I try to catch the moments before they disappear. Love slowly going quiet, like the last note of a song, fading into the night where it no longer belongs. The words we used to say now whisper through the air. A love slowly going quiet, and I'm left standing there. We used to share our every fear, every dream felt close and near. Now your eyes drift somewhere else. I wonder if you're thinking of yourself. The distance grows in moments small. The gentle touch is missing from it all. I hold on tight to what we were, but the silence answers, soft and sure. I feel the change within my hands, and wonder if you even notice. The love slowly going quiet, like the last breath before the dawn, fading from the warmth it held, until it's completely gone. The laughs, the friends, the tender ways, they all dissolve in passing days. The love slowly going quiet, nothing seems to stay. Maybe this is how it ends, not with a fight, not with a scream, just more silences that steal life from all our shared dreams. I hear the love in fragments, the moments left behind. Love slowly going quiet and leaving me confined. Love slowly going quiet, like a candle in the rain, fading without warning, leaving only pain. I reach for you in the darkness, but echoes of us remain, but the love has gone silent. I'm still here, but somewhere along the way I wasn't enough. Awake to texts that come too late. Your love arrives like it's a favor. Once you called me every day, now your attention's a rare savior. I try to understand your world, but I'm losing my place in your swirl. We shared our hearts, our every plan, and now I'm just another hand. I wonder when the line was drawn, when I stopped being the one. When did I become optional? A love I thought would never fade. When did my heart stop mattering and memories begin to fade? You still smile, still say my name, but it feels like I'm a ghost. When did I become optional? The one you barely notice most. Play the days we had, the quiet laughs, the moments glad. Now everything is measured small, like I don't exist at all. You speak to me in half a tone, like my presence is just your own. I give my all, my everything. Now I wait for what won't bring. When did I become optional? A love I thought would never fade. When did my heart stop mattering and memories begin to fade? You still smile, still say my name, but it feels like I'm a ghost. When did I become optional? Something deeply changed. I reach for your love in vain, but it just through my hands like rain. And every day I feel it more. I'm optional, nothing more. When did I become optional? A love that once burned so bright. When did my heart stop mattering and our forever lost its light? You still speak my name sometimes, but I can feel the space. When did I become optional? In your heart I've lost my place. I was always here, but somehow I became optional. feel it, even when you don't say a word. Your laughter reaches me sometimes, but not the way it used to feel. I catch the glimpses of your life, and I know it's someone else you steal. The nights we spent with endless talks, the hours walking side by side, now vanish in the shadows cast by someone holding you tonight. I hear it in the tone of your voice. The moment's no longer mine. Someone else has your time. The love I thought was only mine. I wait for you, but you're not there. Your heart is elsewhere, unaware. We swore are echoes from a distant shore. Someone else has your time, and I can't seem to call it mine. I see your smile across the screen, but the warmth doesn't reach me. The words you send are polite, restrained, while someone else fills your day. The calls we had, the plans we made, now feel like a yesterday parade. I'm left with memories in my hands, while you walk someone else's lands. The love we shared feels small and thin. Your time, love I thought was only mine. I wait for you, but you're not there. Your heart is elsewhere, unaware. All the promises we swore are echoes from a distant shore. Someone else has your time, and I can't seem to call. Maybe it's fate, or maybe I came too late. The love I gave, the years we spared, can't compete with where you went. I hold my heart, I hold the pain, the nights of quiet, endless rain, and I whisper to the empty air. Someone else has your we shared is fading fast, a chapter closing in the past. All the laughs, all the dreams now drift apart like broken streams. Someone else has your time, and I can't seem to call it mine. I'll always remember, but someone else has your time. 5 years would be enough to stay. We built our life in quiet ways, shared dreams through countless days. Your laughter filled the rooms we knew, a love I thought was strong and true. But time became a stranger here. Your eyes grow distant, voice unclear. The hands that once held mine so tight let go and disappeared from sight. I never thought the years we shared would vanish into empty air. 5 years didn't stop you leaving, even though my heart stayed believing. Every promise, every vow couldn't hold you here somehow. The memories still linger, but you've gone without a word. 5 years didn't stop you leaving, and my voice is never heard. The nights we spent planning forever now haunt me in the quiet. Severed, the jokes, the dreams, the whispered nights, all vanished in your siren flight. I gave my all, my everything, but love can't chain a wandering wing. And though I held on tight to hope, you walked away and I couldn't cope. I replay the moments in my mind, searching for what I'll never find. 5 years didn't stop you leaving, even though my heart stayed believing. Every promise, every love couldn't hold you here somehow. The memories still linger, but you've gone without a word. 5 years didn't stop you leaving, and my voice is never heard. And maybe love was never meant to stay, that each time just slipped away. I thought our hearts would never part, but now I'm learning to restore. The tears fall silently tonight for love that faded out of sight. 5 years weren't enough to keep the one I loved and I lost so deep. 5 years didn't stop you leaving, even though my heart stayed believing. All the plans we made, the dreams, now dissolve into silent streams. The house still holds our laughter sound, and you've been gone for far too long. 5 years didn't stop breathing, and I'm learning to be strong. I gave you 5 years, but it wasn't enough. It started slowly, a subtle change I couldn't stop. Your eyes don't meet mine like before. Your laughter feels quieter than it was. The warmth we shared in every word now drifts away unheard. I sense your thoughts somewhere else. Your smile hides a secret I can't tell. The hands that used to hold me close now barely brush. I feel the ghost. I try to reach you every night, but love was slipping out of sight. I felt you slipping away while I held on with all I could say. Every touch, every smile couldn't keep you here while I watched the distance grow. Even when you didn't know, I felt you slipping away, and there was nothing left to stay. The calls we had are growing thin. Our moments fade like forgotten wind. The love we built through years of care now disappears into the air. I wanted to fight to make you see that love still lives inside of me, but every time I reach for you, you were farther than I ever knew. I felt it in the silences, the unspoken words, the small excuses. I felt you slipping away while I held on with all I could say. Every laugh, every glance couldn't keep you in the stands. I watched the distance grow. Even when you didn't know, I felt you slipping away, and there was nothing left to stay. Baby, love can't always fight against the fading of the light. Maybe hearts just drift apart, even when we once beat as one heart. I hold the memories in my hands. I can't keep you where I stand. I felt you slipping away, and I watched it every day. I felt you slipping away while I whispered for you to stay. Every hurt, every word couldn't keep the love I heard. I watched the distance grow. Even when you didn't know, I felt you slipping away, and there was nothing left to say. I tried to hold on, but I felt you slipping away. By the time I reached for you, you were already gone. I walked into the room tonight hoping to find your familiar light. But the warmth I knew was gone, and your presence felt withdrawn. Your smile was there, but empty too. Your eyes held stories I never knew. The hands that used to hold me near had drifted far, I feel it clear. I tried to speak, tried to reach, but the distance had already reached. You were already gone before I could say goodbye. The love I thought we had faded under the sky. Every word I wanted to say came too late, lost in the dawn. I tried to hold you close, but you were already gone. The nights we spent, the plans we made, now feel like shadows in the shade. I search your voice, your gentle tone, but it echoes somewhere I can't own. I gave my heart, my everyday, but it slipped away while I stayed. The love we built with so much care was gone before I could prepare. I reach for memories in vain, but you were already far away. You were already gone before I could say goodbye. The love I thought we had faded under the sky. Every touch, every glance, lost in a fleeting song. I tried to hold you near, but you were already Maybe I never truly knew how fragile hearts can move. I stayed behind while yours took flight into the dark, away from light. And though my soul still whispers your name, the truth remains the same. I tried, I waited, I held on, but you were already gone. You were already gone before I had my chance to say the words I needed most, or share one final dance. All the dreams, all the time but I didn't wanna face it. Your eyes held something different tonight, a shadow hidden from my sight. I tried to read the love I knew, but it slipped, revealing what is true. The words you said, the tone, the pause, it all confirmed my deepest cause. I feared the day I'd see it clear. The love I held had disappeared. I wanted to ignore the signs, pretend our hearts were still aligned. The truth I was afraid of was written in your eyes. All the love I thought we had was slowly said goodbye. I braced myself, I knew the end, yet still I hoped somehow. But the truth I was afraid of stares at me here now. I replay the moments soft and bright before your wharf turned into night. The calls, the laughs, the simple days now seem so far, like a distant rays. I see it in your quiet tone. The heart I thought was mine alone has drifted where I cannot go, and I've been holding on too slow. I wanted to keep pretending, but the signs were unrelenting. The truth I was afraid of was written in your eyes. All the love I thought we had was slowly said goodbye. I braced myself, I knew the end, yet still I hoped somehow. But the truth I was afraid of stares at me here now. Maybe it was coming all along, a silent shift, a quiet wrong. I feared the loss before it came, and now I feel the empty flame. I try to keep the love inside, but nothing can stand the tide. The truth I was afraid of is here with me now. I faced it, and the pain is finally mine. 5 years, and now it's time to say goodbye. We shared our mornings and our nights, dreams whispered in the candlelight, laughter echoing through the walls, love that felt like it could never fall. But the days grew distant, hearts apart, even when I gave my all, my heart. The hands that once held mine so near now tremble with a quiet fear. I thought our love would last forever, but forever wasn't clever. Goodbye to our 5 years, the love, the laughs, the tears. I held on for you and me, but some things just aren't meant to be. Goodbye to our 5 years, the nights we conquered fears. I'll keep the memories in my chest, but now it's time to rest. The calls, the walks, the gentle touch, oh, now I feel like they're too much. I wish you well, I wish you peace, but love like ours can't stay, won't cease. I replay the moments soft and true, the way I always loved you, but holding on when hearts have gone is a battle I can't fight alone. The silence speaks to what words won't stay, and I can't make you stay. Goodbye to our 5 years, the love, the laughs, the tears. I held on for you and me, but some things just aren't meant to be. Oh, goodbye to our 5 years. Goodbye to our 5 years. I'll carry you through my tears, even though you're far from me. I set my heart free. Goodbye to our 5 years, a love that shaped our fears. I'll whisper softly in the night, goodbye, and hold you light. 5 years, and now goodbye. The bed feels bigger tonight, and emptier than I remember. Your side is cold, the pillow still holds the ghost of your soft will. The nights we shared, the whispered dreams, now lost among the silent beams. I reach for you, but there's no hand, no comfort left, no soft command. The love I knew, the warmth we gave, now only lingers as I brave. I never thought I'd see this day, where I'd have to learn to stay, learning to sleep alone again, without your heartbeat close to mine. The quiet homes, the empty sheets are all that tell me you're not mine. I try to hold the memory tight, but the night swallows every light, learning to sleep colors crawl, the shadows creep, the tears fall quietly, no one sees. I trace the moments of our past and wonder why love couldn't last. The pillow smells faintly of you, the blanket doesn't warm me through, and every breath reminds my heart of how we felt and fell apart. I try to find a way to stay, but all I do is fade away, learning to sleep alone again without your heartbeat close to mine. The quiet hums, the empty sheets are all that tell me you're not mine. I try to hold them every time, but the night swallows every line, learning to sleep alone again and face the dawn without you there. Maybe nights like this will fade and mornings bring a brighter shade, but tonight I lie in empty space, learning to find your absent place. Learning to sleep alone again. The silence wraps me in its arms. The bed is wide, the nights are long. I face the dark without your charms. I'll carry love inside my chest. Before tonight I'll do my best, learning to sleep alone again until the morning finds me rest. The bed is empty, but I'm still here. Even after you're gone, some memories refuse to leave. I see you smile in quiet places. A shadow lingers on familiar faces. The scent of you, a fleeting breeze, it brushes past and doesn't leave. The photos on my bedside table remind me of what I was able to hope, to love, to share with you. But now those moments feel untrue. I try to move, I try to let go, but memories stay where they grow. Some memories still stay, even when the nights have passed away. I close my eyes, I hear your voice. In empty rooms I have no choice. The laughter, the tears, the whispered dreams those streets we knew, the echoes of us slip into view. Every corner holds a trace of the love I can't replace. I feel the warmth that's no longer mine, and taste the tears I can't define. Some memories refuse to fade. You live in the shadows we made. Even if I try to hide my heart, some memories never depart. Some memories still stay, even when the nights have passed away. I close my eyes, I hear your voice. In empty rooms I have no choice. The laughter, the tears, the whispered dreams return to me in quiet streams. Some memories still stay and guide me through the lonely days. Maybe one day they'll fade away like a morning chasing night to day, but tonight they hold me close. I see the love that once belonged to me. Some memories still stay, even when the world is turned away. I feel you near, I feel you far, a silent presence in my heart. The moments live inside my chest, where love remains, though you've left. Some reveries still stay. Some memories still stay, even when you're gone. Some memories still stay. 5 years of love, and silence took your place. We built a world of whispered dreams, shared laughter, secrets, midnight schemes. The nights were ours, the days we claimed, a love that nothing could have tamed. But slowly words began to fade. The warmth we held could not be stayed. The calls grew short, the touches few, and I could feel the space between us grew. I tried to speak, I tried to stay, but silence kept creeping in each day. 5 years, then silence. The love we had is gone. Every laugh, every hug now feels like a song undone. I reach for you in empty space, but find no warmth, no trace. 5 years, then silence, and I'm left alone to face the plans we made, the dreams we shared, all vanish now, though I still cared. Your voice that once would call my name is gone, replaced by quiet blame. I hold the memories soft and dear, but they bring both love and fear, of nights alone and words unsaid, of longing hearts and tales we share. I search the past for what remains, but silence answers nothing gains. 5 years in silence for love we had is gone. Every laugh, every hug now feels like a song undone. I reach for you in empty space, but find no warmth, no trace. 5 years then silence, and I'm left alone to face Maybe time will heal the pain, maybe hearts will love again. But for tonight I sit and grieve for all we lost and can't retrieve. 5 years, then silence, the echoes haunt my mind. I loved you with my everything, but your heart left me behind. I'll hold the love, though it's gone. Learn to move, learn to be strong.